Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's DLloyd. So we have watched the Los Angeles Clippers for a couple of games now since they acquired James Harden, and it has been pretty up and down. Probably more downs than ups, but we have seen some semblance of a playoff caliber team out of them. But we also seen some semblance of a team that may be borderline play-in game, and that is somewhat concerning. Because they give up a lot, and this is, we know, pretty much a make or break season for the Clippers with how their contracts are situated and how their players are aging. But with that said, Russell Westbrook, he probably made the biggest sacrifice of anyone volunteering to come off of the bench, because we've seen them when they were all on the court together. It did not look good at all. Bringing in James Harden, who is a ball dominant player, alongside Russell Westbrook, who is also a ball dominant player, just simply was not going to work. We've seen it in LA not work when LeBron was there and Russell Westbrook was there. We've seen it not work with the Clippers. However, we've seen it work when he wasn't. When he was able to be ball dominant in the playoffs. Russell Westbrook looked really good. And at the beginning of this season, when you had Kawhi kind of deferring, you had Paul George deferring, and Russell Westbrook had the ball in his hands, they looked like a good team. But Russell Westbrook decided to go to the bench, and now that he is sitting there, we've had a couple of games to evaluate and see what is taking place. And I do not like what is happening with Russell Westbrook. We have seen his minutes kind of dwindle down game by game. He did have a solid game a couple of nights ago, but 19 minutes last night against the Sacramento Kings, his minutes are just simply not there. And what does that do really for his career and in this stage of his career, right? Because Russell Westbrook, he's just on a one-year deal. It's not like he has a long-term or a lucrative contract where he can kind of wait out that deal. He may be a free agent. And if he wants to continue to play basketball, and this is what you see a diminished Russell Westbrook in terms of he is not getting minutes. How are other teams going to view that? Is another team going to give him a starting chance? It will be hard to see, especially because now this is 2 stops in a row we have seen Russell Westbrook accept that bench role. So when it comes to his career, this is very detrimental to what's taking place. As for the Clippers, it has helped. But I still don't know if this is a championship caliber team. I'm trying to give them time. You know, when you get a new team, especially a player like James Harden, that is going to take a lot of getting used to, because he is going to demand the ball. You're going to have to figure things out. Give them time. I don't want to bury them yet, but it has not looked good early in their tenure together, man. We'll see ultimately how it works. Paul George, I do like his game. He has been adapting. He's been playing better on the defense side of the ball at times. There has been poor shooting nights, but you kind of see them pick and choose games that one guy's going to be the dominant guy over another. When it comes to Kawhi Leonard last night, scoring over 30 points. James Harden giving you, I believe, 26 points, and then Paul George under 20. So they kind of alternate. But then Russell Westbrook, like I said, he is taking the biggest hit and making the biggest sacrifice. And for him, he's probably going to need the Clippers to make some sort of playoff run, because if he sits on this bench and they make the play-in game or they get bounced in round 1, I don't see that value for him in that open market really going any higher. And he will probably be another, really cheap contract or vet minimum guy. I don't think he'll ever get that low, but you guys get the understanding. He will be a very cheap contract next season if he decides to play. But ultimately, we'll see what happens. He played good. He played good at the beginning of this year. That's why I'm hoping he will get some sort of a better deal. But this is a make or break year for Russell Westbrook, make or break year for the Clippers. And it has not looked good. Yes, they won yesterday against the Sacramento Kings. You do want to give them credit, even though Sacramento was coming off a back-to-back where they just had that win against Golden State. It's still a good win against a team like Sacramento, who we know can score points, who we know they are exciting, and they are young and energetic. So that is a good win there. But then you had that loss to the Denver Nuggets, who were depleted, and you had Reggie Jackson at point guard. You had who had 35 points, I believe, that game. You had DeAndre Jordan getting 21 and 15, something like that. So very up and down, man. But I don't like what's happening with Russell Westbrook. I think he deserves better. and for the sacrifice. I hope that they perform a little bit better and they can make some sort of a run in the playoffs. But that's just my thoughts and opinions on this. You guys let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Is this essentially career suicide for a player like Russell Westbrook? Do you see him bouncing back? And how do you guys think this Clippers team could fare in the playoffs? Do you think they will get there? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As usual, man, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please do me a favor and leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.